get right into it. So first off, we have the Sam Darnold got traded to the Carolina Panthers for in exchange for the Panthers sent to the Jets. Three draft picks. They sent a 2021 sixth rounder, so a sixth round pick from this year. 2021 third. No, sorry, 2022 third rounders, so next year's third round pick. And also for next year, 2022 fourth rounder. So they have Carolina, the Jets have Carolina's third and fourth round pick for 2022. Listen, initially, I'll try to I'll break it down. There People think this is an overpayment for Sam Darnold, the Jets quarterback. In my opinion, that's not how it looks, and I'll explain why. Listen, Sam Darnold was on the Jets with Adam Gase as coach. Um, we saw what happened with Jason Crowder? No, Robbie Anderson now is on Carolina. And we saw what happened with him last season as soon as he left the Jets. And listen, I have another thing with Ryan Tannehill. He used to be coached by Adam Gase on the Miami Dolphins back in what year? 2017? I want to say 2016. It was 2 seasons, and now he got traded out of Miami, obviously, but more importantly, off of Adam Gase's roster, and he got traded to the Tennessee Titans, making him now. He's been to the playoffs for 2 consecutive years. So I don't want to make any predictions, but I sort of see a pattern. First with Ryan Tannehill, then with Robbie Anderson, then you add a third with Sam Darnold. I just feel like this is a pattern waiting to happen that not many people are seeing for some reason. Anyways, let me get more into it. The Panthers' offensive coordinator, you can't forget, is Joe Brady. Who is Joe Brady? Joe Brady was the offensive coordinator or the passing game coordinator, what's his official title, with the LSU Tigers back in the season where Joe Burrow won the Heisman Trophy. He literally schemed guys wide open in the game. You'd see players wide open. I have up here a little shot of him passing to Thaddeus, Thaddeus, Thaddeus Moss. He was literally wide open. This was in the national championship game. So we have Joe Brady. And listen, Sam Darnold is a former third overall pick. We can't forget that. The talent is still there. Call me an irrational optimist, but I mean I'm pretty excited about this to see what Sam Darnold can do because it's a third overall pick. The Panthers have the eighth overall pick. I don't know what they're gonna do now. It was highly said that they were gonna draft Trey Lance to sit in behind Teddy Bridgewater, but now who knows? The Panthers have a quarterback now in Sam Darnold, obviously, but Teddy Bridgewater is still a very viable backup. A viable backup is someone who could come in once every 3 or 4 games, depending on how much you need him, and win in that game. It's not. Teddy Bridgewater is by no stretch of the imagination a franchise quarterback. Sure, I like him, but he's not a franchise quarterback. He's a very viable backup quarterback. And I feel like unless they trade him because they're paying him 20 million a season, which is expensive for a backup. I mean, 20 million a season, and you have like a backup slash starter, fringe backup, fringe starter. Sorry, my bad. A fringe starter. I mean, I'd like to see it. They have Sam Darnold now. They have very viable backup and Teddy Bridgewater. They have a team around them. Obviously, that defense is so much fun to watch. They lost Curtis Samuel, but I don't know what they're gonna do, how they're gonna address that. They could address it in the draft. But anyways, let me get into that now. This is like they have the eighth overall pick. So what are they gonna do? I wanna say with the eighth overall pick, they draft an offensive lineman because they desperately need that. They desperately need offensive line. Teddy Bridgewater last season got sacked. I believe it was the fourth most in the league. It was something around the lines of 30 sacks on Teddy Bridgewater. Anyways, that doesn't really speak for how good the offensive line is. But I feel like if it's a position you do adjust in the draft, then it could be something very good for Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold didn't really have. He has good coaching. He has better weapons. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey, Robbie Anderson. They could even draft Kyle Pitts on number 8 overall if he's there, but I'd like to see them take an offensive tackle. It would help Christian McCaffrey to have another 2000, 1000 season like he had in 2020. I love the position they're in, the Carolina Panthers, and I can't see Matt Rule, the head coach, is like a borderline genius. I won't say. Okay, I'll leave that in actually. But he's not a borderline genius. He's a very good coach, good at setting the culture. He's good with the owner. He's good with the GM. I want to see what them three as a team will decide to do in this year's draft at number 8 overall.